Our next guest was born and raised in Chicago. She's a former teen mom of two who has felt firsthand the pain of loss due to gun violence. Well, instead of remaining quiet, she decided to do something about the negative effects in her community. When we heard her story, we knew we had to chat with her to let her know we see you. Please welcome to the show the founder of Hustle Mommies, Ariel DeNey Rainey. Ariel, hey!
Hi, ladies. How are you? Thank
Thank you
so much
for
having
being
me.
here.
Hi.
Awesome. We're so happy to have
So
you.
Ariel, can you?
Thank you.
Yes, we are. Ariel, can you please explain to everybody what Hustle Mommies is and why you decided to start it?
Sure. Hustle Mommies is an organization that's dedicated to urban inner city moms. And basically what we do is we help moms become leaders in their homes, their families, and their communities. And this is a personal testimony for me because I am a former teen mom. And when I worked in the entertainment industry, working for MC Light, I stayed in LA for 2 years. And when I came back to Chicago, it was completely different. It was not the community where I had great childhood experiences, block club parties and all that. It was a community that was plagued with gun violence. And I was just terrified. And not only that, my kids, I was at my mom's house and they looked out the window and they witnessed someone get shot. And that was at a point where I realized I had to do something. I moved out of the community for my kids to have a better environment. And what's scary is that a lot of moms don't have that opportunity to be able to do that. And so me being the hustle mommy that I am, I wanted to galvanize other moms and to be able to give them an opportunity to have their voices heard because it was too many kids being killed. It's too many kids that's not able to go to the park. It's too many kids not being able to really enjoy their childhood. And so Hustle Mommies is my personal assignment for God to really just make a difference in the lives of moms and the kids on the south and west side of Chicago.
Love that you did this. Ariel, what exactly does Hustle Mommies do?
Well, Hustle Mommies, we are urban family advocates. And basically what we do is we provide resources for moms to have their voices heard. Because if you look at a lot of the mom movements, it's for the suburban mom, the soccer mom, and the corporate mom. But moms that are in the inner city, the hood, or as the kids today call it, the trenches, their voices are not heard that much. And what really, really shook me to my core was last summer, for 4 weekends straight, kids were dying. So I contacted a lot of my partners, Miss Cynthia and other people, and told them we have to do something. So we came together and we started helping these moms bury their kids. And it's so hard because I saw a 3-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 9-year-old, a 20-year-old in the casket that didn't even get to live. And that's basically what we do. So on top of helping them plan funerals, write obituaries, do GoFundMes because many times they don't have life insurance, on top of helping them understanding how to actually get the help that they need for their families, we do that. And we also advocate for them to get more resources to help them move out of these communities where they're actually living, where these kids are dying. And we also are helping moms actually launch nonprofits in honor of their kids' name so their voices can be heard. And these are the things that we're doing because no one seems to care after the cameras go off because it's easy to stand with a mom when you're right there and you're an activist on TV. But when the cameras are gone, these moms are left to grieve by themselves. And that's something that we want to change. We want to actually see change. And that's why currently we're preparing to take moms to meet with our mayor. And we're going to have a Hustle Mommy task force where we're going to actually go forth and sit at the table with the police, with the Chicago Public Schools and the mayor, and really see how can we change our communities? How can we get back the energy of our grandmothers back in the day? Because back in the day, the grandmas did not play that when it came to their communities.
No, they didn't.
I hear that. One of the things I found so interesting was that you're not only an advocate for the kids between the ages of 1 to 20 that are victims, but you're also an advocate for the kids that are the offenders. Please share why that's so important to you.
It's important to me because when you look at the shooter was failed. They were failed in education, their community, and a lot of times they come from broken homes. What happened to you that you did not feel love? What happened to you? Who hurt you? And that's what we have to look at. In order to end inner city violence, we have to end the creation of shooters. And that is something that no one wants to talk about, right? Of course, those individuals need to be in jail, but how are we going to stop the creation of shooters, right? And so also, the rap music. Chicago has a sound called drill music that has really become popular, right? This is basically war music. Rap music that is drill music and that talks about gun violence and drugs and all that. These are traumatized youth that is putting music out there to other kids. To some people, it's entertainment. But for those of us in Chicago, this is music that is causing kids to go and kill more kids. And I'm a millennial. It's millennials too. So this is something that started the millennial generation and has passed on down. And now more kids are killing kids. And it's a ripple effect. And this is something that no one wants to talk about because no one wants to talk about how the rap music is really affecting what's happening here in Chicago and beyond.
You also have an ongoing initiative called Paint the Hood Orange. Tell us about it.
Paint the Hood Orange, where we're basically going to paint the hood orange without paint. We're going to be posting up orange ribbons because orange, if you don't know, is the gun violence awareness color. So we're going to be passing out information about gun violence. We're going to have free mental health resources, on-the-site counselors, passing out diapers and wipes and all kinds of groceries, having barbecue, basically doing a pop-up barbecue and block club party, just like when I was a kid. Kids playing double dutch, basketball, all that good stuff. And we also are going to have our partners at The Lonely Entrepreneur providing free entrepreneurial resources and free business coaching. So these moms in these communities on the south and west side of Chicago will be able to have free opportunities to create generational wealth for their families. And it's so important for us to do this because we have to change the narrative of our community and our people need to see us. And a lot of times people just want to cut a check, but I want to be able to create an opportunity for moms to be able to tell us what's happening in your community. How can we service you? When I get this money, I want to be able to give it to you. What needs to be changed? Do we need a park? Do we need to have a mental health clinic here? These are things that we have to do. And so I'm super excited about just going into the community and really making the change so we can elevate the moms' voices. And we're also going to be partnering with a lot of the moms who lost their kids, such as 7-year-old Natalia Wallace, who was killed on 4th of July. We're partnering with her father, Nathan, who is a single dad of 4 children. We're partnering with Victoria Adams, who lost her son, Demariante, who passed away, and they called him Duke. He passed away, and he leaves behind 2 kids, as well as Jaleesa Ford, whose son, Janari Ricks, who was passed away, and he was in the Cabrini Green area. A kid outside playing, and he got shot for no reason. So we're going to work with these moms to elevate their children's voices and to really work within these communities to have real solutions.
Oh my gosh, I feel your passion from here, Ariel. I'm so thankful for all that you do. We love that you're dedicated to making a difference in your community. It's so clear. So we want to make sure that you continue to do what you have come to do. I really appreciate you telling us all this. So we want to do our part and just try to help. So we would also like to gift you $5,000.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank you.
I hope this helps. What do you think this money can be used for, Ariel?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm using this money to really just give back to the community. I'm going to help the moms because it's unfortunately what's the fear is because it's hot outside in the summertime. Us in Chicago, when it starts to get warm outside, we know death is coming. So I'm using this money to change the perspective and bring back Chicago. That was the city of soul. We are a great city. And I just want to use this money to really make the necessary difference. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to give to the moms to help them with therapy. We're going to really go out and protest in the streets. And that's what we're going to do. We have to have more action and less talking. I'm not a social media activist. I'm about being in the streets with the people.
Ariel, thank you so much for what you do. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for sharing your story. If you'd like more information on her organization, Hustle Mommies, just head over to thereal.com